edition of WHTN's Eagle Eye News. I am Marnie Swebb.
And I am Portia Jones. This week, we will recap the events of Founders Week celebration that occurred last week at Tougaloo College.
Tougaloo College students, faculty, staff, and alumni came out in full support to attend the numerous festivities that were held throughout last week.
Did you have a good time, Marnie?
Yes, I did, Portia. In fact, I eased on down the Yellow Brick Road Thursday night and witnessed the 2010 Coronation. In our top story, reporter Stephanie Stevenson reveals why there is no place like home.
WLBT, Rob J, and Tamika Smith were the Mr. and Mistress of Ceremony.
This evening, we welcome you to Tougaloo College for the crowning of Miss Dolores Moment Hunter, the first Miss Tougaloo College, date back to 1938.
They were very helpful in making sure Miss and Mr. Tougaloo eased on down the road.
It ain't hit me yet though until I get out there, and then when I see the part that I went from and where I'm at now, it ain't gonna hit me probably until I get ready to walk out. So the journey been good though. It's something I don't regret, and it made me who I am now. So
Our own Ernest Stencil danced and helped entertain the guests that were in attendance. The Mrs. and Misters found their way home as they walked down the Yellow Brick Road.
It's been a great experience. I had a lot of fun. Practice had been kind of long, but other than that, it's been all right.
Reporter Stephanie Stevenson and reporter Obi McNair honored Miss and Mr. Tougaloo as they followed in their path.
I'm real happy for Latia and Tommy. I was on the campaign for Latia. I supported her, so I'm really great to see her get this.
The newly crowned Latia Taylor and Tommy Mabry were given her sash and won by last year Miss Tougaloo, Miss Teresa Ann Fulgham.
We would like to take this time to recognize Eagle Eye News member Stephen Jackson and Tyler Carter for participants in this week's Coronation. Reporter Mark Ford and Kiera Butler interviewed many of the participants in Coronation. Here's what they had to say.
Over the top.
The format that she went with separating the groups and then bringing them together kept out a lot. Long hours. We've been into 2 o'clock in the morning before. So
it's been a pleasant experience. They're understanding. They try and work with our schedules.
I really saw how the support that I have and everyone working together to make this event grand.
Beautiful.
The 141st Founders Week celebration was kicked off with a campus-wide parade where students and faculty came out to enjoy a sunny afternoon and show off their Bulldog pride. Different organizations came out to participate in decorated cars and trucks with goodies at hand. Appearances by the local fire department and the Bulldog mascot kept students' attention from the beginning to the end. The Jim Hill High School marching band was the highlight of the parade as they marched around Warren Hall and performed a field routine. Beads were caught, candy was eaten, and smiles were seen on the faces of all.
Immediately following the parade, the Tougaloo community gathered and the kickoff celebration commenced. Our own Penny Van Buren has this story.
Tougaloo College annual Founders Week celebration began as students, faculty, and alumni paraded around the historic campus grounds. Following the parade, the official kickoff began behind Warren Hall, where many gathered to enjoy food, music, dancing, and flag football. In attendance at the kickoff were Mr. and Mrs. Edgar Smith, who were the grand marshals of the parade. Mr. Smith believes that Founders Week
is a significant event. This is bringing us all back together to remember what this is all about, how the school was started and what it means.
As a graduate of Tougaloo College, Smith states Founders Week is
an opportunity to get the whole Tougaloo family involved. Because Tougaloo is, after all, is a family.
Penny Van Buren reporting for Eagle Eye News.
While many of the events during the week stimulated excitement around campus, there were some events that were held to motivate students' intellectual side. SGA President Ziamora Bell hosted Black Wall Street on Wednesday. This event was important because it informed students about the importance of Black entrepreneurship to our society. Reporter Mark Ford caught up with the SGA president to get her thoughts.
We're trying to commemorate Black Wall Street by actually educating the students on what it was. And we're trying to patronize our Black vendors and our Black businesses, because as you know, they're normally the first ones to go in this turmoil economy.
Also, the SGA held its annual installation ceremony Wednesday morning. Stephen Jackson reports.
The Student Government Association Office's installation service is to officially install the new SGA members for the 2010-2011 academic year. It is also to highlight the newly elected SGA president. The service was filled with many emotions.
If it wasn't for my family, they are everything
Bell stated that this convocation reverted her to her campaign, and with having her father pass 3 days before voting, all of these emotions rushed back. Mr. Tougaloo, Tommy Mabry, lightened the mood by wiping the eyes of SGA President Zirmar Bell. Dr. Jesse Primer Jr. also soothed the audience with noble sentiments.
Vision for the SGA is to promote being more versatile, spiritually nourished, and intellectually stimulated.
This is Stephen Jackson reporting from Founders Week 2010. Now back to Portia and Marnice in the Eagles Nest.
The Humanities and Law program was held in Holmes Hall Auditorium on October 14, 2010. Historic figure Dr. James Coleman spoke on his past times here at Tougaloo College and how it molded him into the person he is today. Along with the music history lesson, the program was full of knowledge and history.
Stay tuned to find out what surprises the Office of Recruitment gave to local high school students.
And students got more than just a few laughs at the annual Founders Week. At Tougaloo College, we are focused on preparing our Eaglets for the road ahead after leaving these hollow grounds. But we also take time to show prospective Eaglets what life is like at Tougaloo College. Let's see what reporter Obi McNair was able to discover when the Office of Recruitment opened our nest to visiting high schools.
Students arrived to Tougaloo College full of anticipation for High School Day. This was an opportunity for high school students to see what life would be like if they attended our prestigious institution. Several clubs and departments were present at the fair, and high school students were treated to music, dancing, and a tour of Tougaloo College. The students showed much interest in our beloved Eagle Queen.
Well, personally, I'm here to learn more about the school, and I'm doing some college search, so maybe this is probably one of the schools I want to come to. So,
I'm here because I have high intentions on attending Tougaloo College. I have heard a lot about the school, and I love this school from what I have been hearing, and I want to see it for myself.
I'm also doing a college search, and I haven't really decided on where I wanted to go, so I'm keeping this in as an option.
The event was capped off with a mini Greek step show that brought the crowd to their feet. This is Obi McNair reporting for Eagle Eye News.
The more intellectual students on campus, Founders Week had something for you as well. The Humanities Division presented Humanities Speak on Tuesday. This was an opportunity for faculty members to present research they have performed over the summer break. This time, Dr. Lloyd Ashton, Department Chair of the Interdisciplinary Career-Oriented Humanities Major, presented his research on the democratization of Muslims in Turkey. His research dated as far back as World War I. Students walked away from this presentation with new opinions and knowledge of a different culture in the world. It is so important here at Eagle Eye News to highlight the remarkable work of the student body here at Tougaloo College. The students of the Natural Science Division presented their Kinchlow Society Student Summer Experience on Saturday. This was an opportunity for students to present their research that they performed over the summer break. Their work ranged from laboratory to clinical research. Awards were given to several students, including some monetary awards. Students were able to walk away with stronger public speaking abilities and the support of the Tougaloo community.
Oh, it's very important to Founders Week because a bunch of our Tougaloo graduates are people who are science related, and I feel that it is good to showcase what we've done over the summer and how we can be better people and how we can be better presenters and how we can just present research. And it's just a wonderful opportunity for Founders Week. Thank you.
Why do you think it's important that Founders Week includes events like this to get students' work out?
Well, in Founders Week, so this is the 9th annual student summer research symposium. We feel it's so important because a lot of science students went to the internship during the summertime.
Coming up on Eagle Eye News, students are giving humor as a relief to their academic stresses.
Plus, Tougaloo takes time to honor our Eagles who have soared to great heights. concert and comedy show on Wednesday. Let's see what all the laughter was about.
Scene that you seen tonight?
It had to be when Steve Brown was like, just bob your head like this. Shh.
It's your boy Steve Brown signing in at Tougaloo College, man. We just put on the last comedy show.
Steve Brown and friends blessed us with their comedic talent for Founders Week and brought excitement and laughter to the student body.
I had a wonderful time. Great. Let's do this.
Y'all brought it tonight, baby. I'm gonna be talking about y'all on Twitter for a long time. Y'all brought the phone, man.
Steve Brown and his special guests, Funny Mane and Big Shun, kept the crowd excited and involved.
I don't know if you got the footage, but it was crazy out there, man. I don't know if I was Southern Grambling. No! Tougaloo!
Steve Brown and friends left us with an ending that will be remembered.
I thought it was fantastic. I would definitely recommend them to come back to Tougaloo next year.
I feel the show was fantastic. I enjoyed myself. It actually was the highlight of the school year, if you ask me.
The sophomore class hosted a carnival for Founders Week on Friday, October 15th. There was cotton candy and popcorn to satisfy taste buds, as well as music and other forms of entertainment. There were reptiles present, which added a spice to the carnival. Some enjoyed the animals, while others attempted to face their fears. Students jump roped and played great games of Twister. It was an evening of joy, fun, and a great social experience for the campus.
Tougaloo's annual Alumni Hall of Fame banquet and induction ceremony was held Friday at the Hilton Hotel. The ceremony honors faculty members or alumni who excel in their area of expertise and their continuous involvement and contributions to Tougaloo College. The honorees were nominated by the President, members of the President's Cabinet, faculty, staff, and the Board of Trustees. There are several honorees in the areas of art, communication, community service, and medicine. The nominees sold tickets to attend the banquet and all proceeds went to Tougaloo College.
Many gathered in Woodworth Chapel October 17, 2010 to conclude the 141st Founders Celebration. The theme for the program was shaping an intergenerational legacy of excellence, relevance, and influence. The speaker for this service was Beverly F. Cole, a 1979 Tougaloo graduate. Cole spoke of her experience here at Tougaloo College and of what she referred to as the 5 generations. Performing along with the Tougaloo College Concert Choir was my co-anchor Portia Jones, our cameraman Brandon Howard, and myself.
Now let's bite things over to Tyler Carter and Stephen Jackson in the doghouse.